some of these concept arts, like trying to think of like, because there's clearly the one they've currently drawn, which is the one at the angle, and then there's the normal one, which would make it hard to hold, and then for some reason they're like, but what if we put it sideways? And then there's the other one where it's like, what if we put the ammo inside the gun barrel?
It's for when you want a gangster shoot.
When we're in the hood.
Also, I don't know who will be proud of me here, but I know one of you will be proud of me. I was playing Star Sector recently, and this really garbage-ass ship I'm currently trying to make combat capable, and all of the really good guns are too powerful for the ship's energy core to power. So I was like, but what if I just slapped 8 miniguns on it? Because they're super cheap to fire. Turns out 8 miniguns is...
Bert.
That should...
Also, I should probably quantify it. 8 miniguns the size of small frigates.
Of course.
Okay.
I would say, here's my problem with, like,
that
the
should
reason I just couldn't
shred.
get into the autism simulator of Star Sector or,
Yeah, well, you know, you should.
Factorio.
Here's the problem. I want a little direction. I want a little bit, like, some kind of story. Also, like, a tutorial on how, like, any kind of tutorial on how to get a little bit of money. Because, like, it's like, do trade missions. I lose all my money doing trade missions. Do surveying missions. I get fucking ambushed the second I leave.
How are you this bad at the game?
That's what I'm telling you. It's like, do a trade mission.
Fuck do you expect?
I lose all my money going to the trade mission.
Well, then get better trade missions. Like, holy shit, at least 20 of them spawn every day.
Have you tried getting good?
Well, also, what trade missions are you doing? Are you doing the ones where they're like, we're requesting resources? Or are you doing the ones where you go to the bar first and they ask you, hey, carry these resources to this place?
The one where someone at the bar is like, carry this to this
and
place.
You're losing money doing those?
Yes! They send me like 6 days away usually.
Fucking I am speechless.
Sneaky.exe has stopped responding.
You don't understand, dude. Like, I literally one time did a complete run where the largest ship I had was a Colossus freighter. I just had an entire fleet of Colossus freighters, and I amassed like $200 million just doing trade missions.
Well, that's swell for you.
So I'm just saying, I don't know how you're this bad.
Well, it's quite simple, you see.
He doesn't have enough autism.
Yo,
we
even
clearly...
Isley is throwing shade at me.
Isley's opinion is irrelevant. Go back to your
playing
fucking
Star Sector again. Yes, I am.
Freak.
Hello, asylum patient. Let's get on with the show tonight. So, hello, internet. This is your fanfiction podcast hoster, Sneaky Devil, with another episode of Fanfiction Contempt Theater.
Oh my god!
9004.
Stop chasing the Venomancer and win the game, so I can go do my show.
Anyway, so let us get on with tonight. So we're gonna start off tonight with who do we have here in chat? Okay, no one important enough for me to select a story for them.
Yeah, fair enough.
You see, that's his way of actually being polite. He doesn't hate you enough to torture you.
So I think we're gonna go with Reaper's Legacy, a Harry Potter Bleach crossover.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
Coincidentally,
just realized
tonight's
something.
drink of choice.
So first of all,
Why does that tile sound familiar?
that sounds familiar. Second of all, I just realized something. Mass Effect Remastered is going to come out, and we're going to get a host of new Mass Effect stories. Sneaky,
Oh, God.
do you think we'll finally get the Reaper sex?
No.
No,
This looks like the only story then.
Well, we haven't done this before, so...
At least
Yeah,
not this
just-
link.
Does not look like this has been done
No,
before.
I searched by ID, so
Yeah.
it's new.
Which means
Like, it just sounds
you are not
familiar.
saved.
Yeah. Familiarly bad, I
Alright,
suppose.
so with that, the link is in the Discord if you wish to follow along. I do not post the links on the Twitch because Twitch said that posting links to things I'm doing is called harassment, which is really weird considering the shit that I do.
It's probably because some person got
don't do
ass
it
mad
anyway.
that you read their story and were angry about
Look,
it.
a lot of people get ass mad that I read their stories, okay? That really doesn't narrow it down. fucking fairy tale dragon slayer, I will get my army of fans to brigade you. I'm still waiting on that army fairy tale.
No,
I'm
hold
still
on.
waiting.
He is an outlier. He is an outlier when it comes to this, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
An outlier how? Of what? Ass-mattery or...
Yes.
Everything.
Anyway, so this is Harry
Maybe.
Potter Bleach crossover called Reaper's Legacy. Everyone knows the story of Harry Potter. Fair enough. But what about his mother that protected him on Halloween night? Alright, that's actually fair enough. I don't like where this is going, but that's fair enough.
I
do
think you
not
missed the
own
question mark
Bleach.
there.
I do not own Bleach or Harry Potter.
Can you actually fucking imagine if, like, the guy who wrote Bleach just, like, wrote a Harry Potter fanfiction?
Kubo just straight up write a Harry Potter fanfic? I dig it.
There's like, I do own Bleach, actually, but I don't
do
own Harry
own
Potter.
Bleach, but I don't own Harry Potter, so...
This is what we would like to call the Wild Ride Mark II Electric Boogaloo.
Soul Reapers, the spiritual guardians of the world of the living. Actually, they're the spiritual guardians of the world of the dead, but whatever. Their job is to
they're
maintain the
technically both.
balance. Their job is to maintain the balance between good and evil. No.
Interesting way to read it.
Not at all, actually. Actually, if Soul Reapers purge all the hollows, then it's fine. Because the hollows just go back to being normal souls.
They go back to Brazil.
Yeah, they're not really maintaining a balance. They're
Like,
just
this is
kinda-
not an issue where it's like,
they're
oh man,
preventing collateral. Really,
Yeah.
that's usually what they're doing. Like I know near the end there was some horse shit about like, oh, we have to balance out the souls, but that was the Quincy's misunderstanding something fundamental or something. No,
Yeah.
that's why the Quincy's were destroyed because they were killing too many hollows at once.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't even just that.
Actually-
It's the Quincy's were killing hollows. They were killing hollows instead of purifying hollows, which is a key
Yeah.
difference because when you kill a hollow, all the souls that it's eaten just vaporize and are removed from existence. Well,
No, they were also fucking up the literal balance of the world by doing that. They were
I know,
killing. They were
that's true,
killing them
but
too
that-
fast.
that's
as
what
well.
I'm saying though. Is when a Soul Reaper kills a hollow, the hollow and all the souls it's eaten are purified and are put back into the system as pure souls. When a Quincy kills a hollow, the souls are all
It's just
evaporated
gone.
and are removed from existence. It's basically a zero-sum game, except the Quincy's are the black hole. So
The
it's
Quincy's are black.
kind of actually a bad thing for them to be allowed to live because they are actually actively reducing how many souls can exist on Earth the longer they're alive.
Actually, I'm pretty sure at one point they were approached by Soul Society. It's like, hey guys, could you like calm it down and
Oh no,
learn how to use
they straight
this
up
technique?
were. They
They
this
were
is actually
approached
canon.
peacefully.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. They were approached peacefully. Like, listen, it's fine that you want to help, but can you help this way instead of this way? Oh, you just
Like,
ignore me.
Even,
All right.
even if they
get the
even if they
torches.
used even if they learned like whatever the not magic is.
No, they refuse. They're just like, no, we're gonna keep killing.
Yeah, no, the Quincy's were straight up like, you can't tell us what to do, you're dead people and we're alive people, and so we will be the guardians of the living, because no dead person should be on my living land. That's
And-
yeah.
But it's like, listen, if
the
you-
captains
like-
took offense to that.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, you can really do whatever you want. Like, just if you're gonna kill the Hollows, do it with this stuff. Like, because here's the thing, like the Soul Reaper magic or whatever will suffice for 98% of the Hollows.
Yeah.
Wasn't it something like because of the way that Quincy Hollow like history worked, like the Hollows were like also Quincy's or something? I forget exactly how.
No. If
I
a
think
hollow
he's-
kills a
he's-
Quincy, no, he's thinking of if a hollow kills a Quincy, the Quincy's soul is deleted.
Oh,
Oh,
or he's
That-
thinking about the
that-
Fullbringer arc where it's
Yeah.
explained like why each go has so many different power
That's
sets.
why that's why
also
the
might be what
Quincy's were telling the Soul Eaters to fuck off, because they were like, well, you're not the ones whose souls get destroyed when a hollow kills you. And it's like, yeah, but you're also deleting thousands of souls for the price of one. So we're gonna need you to not do that.
Well, and wasn't it revealed that if they just didn't like go down the Quincy skill tree, that wasn't a problem?
Yeah, effectively, them cultivating their skills gave them the spiritual pressure that made hollows target them in the first place. Yeah. But you also have to remember the Jew god was behind all of this. The German Jew god.
Oy vey, Goyim.
What was his
No,
name?
shut
Like
it down.
Yawak or something like that?
Yahweh.
Yahweh. It was literally Yahweh.
Yeah.
What,
The-
did he
the-
seriously
the Ger-
use the...
Yes.
No,
so
he
a
called
Jew
him
god
Yawak?
recruited a bunch of Germans and made a fanatical cult, and I wish I was making any of this up.
No, he was called Yawak, but is that actually meant to be the German stand-in for Yahweh?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So is this actual
Like, he's
canon
like
or somebody's
super
story?
hard-
this
yes.
is all canon.
No,
yeah.
this
No,
is canon. Like, this is the stuff that went down after the Fullbringer arc.
After the Fullbringer arc, the story kind of goes a little mental.
After the Eisen
The
arc,
Fullbringer arc.
the Fullbringer arc, everything was going mental. Yeah, what's your power? Oh, my power is my boots. Oh, okay. You see these big ass boots I'm wearing? The more dirty they get, the stronger I am.
And then there was
What?
the kid that was, what was it, like, the game? His Fullbringer was game or something?
Yeah, life is a game and I'm always the winner.
Wait a minute.
Which,
He just
by the
steal-
way,
hold on a
it's
minute.
just a
Time
super.
out. Time out.
It's just
Did
a
he just
super
steal
boring
ideas
lame
from Yu Yu
version of
Hakusho?
the
Yes.
captain who's like
Yeah, he just stole
Shikai
shit
and
from Yu Yu
Bankai
Hakusho.
are. Shut the fuck up, Ricky. We're
No.
going to play children's games now.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah, and-
I did
but-
actually find
well,
that captain pretty
well,
funny,
that-
though.
That captain was great,
Yeah,
personality-wise.
I'm
and
saying
it
it's a
was
super boring, lame
interest-
version of that guy's thing. Like,
Yeah. It,
I
like,
always
it was
win.
just
Okay,
super
but-
interesting. Like, his was
Well,
like,
no,
we
because
just play by rules. That's it.
Basically, so what it was, that one guy's life is a game, I always win thing, was that he attacked luck. He attacked your luck directly. And so he could
Yes.
give himself a bunch of good luck, and he could take away good luck from you. And in exchange, he would get a bunch of bad luck built up, which he could then give to you as well.
Quite like the tribes of Cyan, who directly attack your credit score.
Indeed. But yeah, no,
But
this
yeah,
is all
so, like-
canon. This is unfortunately all canon.
I was gonna say everything we're saying here is canon.
So, yeah, this can only end well. So, anyway, the author's already getting canon wrong. So, I guess this is a fusion world and where canon doesn't matter anymore. Which can only mean good things, of course.
I mean, that's just how most fanfiction works.
Wanting to avoid the fate of their cousins, the Quincy, coupled with Wanting to avoid the fate of their cousins, the Quincy, coupled with witch trials of the era, resulted in the wizard's separation from the outside world.
What?
Oh,
So it is
the
a
author's
very
mixing a
hard
bunch of
page,
punctuation here. So instead of helping his
Yeah.
Uncle Jack off a horse,
Yeah.
he's supposed to be helping his Uncle Jack off a horse. But
Yeah.
instead, we're getting a horse masturbation. So,
Excellent.
nice job, author.
As God intended.
Indeed. As centuries passed, the general public had forgotten about Soul Reapers. Knowledge of them faded into legend. Okay. Halloween, a time. Okay, so the author does know what a comma is. He just doesn't know when to use it because he puts a comma. Halloween, a time of mischief and fun, comma, for some reason. It's just
But why though?
You know, as much as I complain about people using Grammarly to just autocorrect all of their writing, I prefer Grammarly's autocorrections more than I prefer these people's inability to do
Yeah.
basic punctuation.
Although, I will say this, Nikki, based on these first two paragraphs, this looks like a problem that you and I consistently had during our first run of Scorched Earth Shattered Steel, which was converting between 2 or 3 different document types completely fucked everything up, and punctuation in entire words just went missing.
Yeah, I know.
This is reminding me of that, where like things that seem like they normally be there aren't there. So if we keep reading, we can probably figure out if it's that or not.
However, in the quiet village of Godric's Hollow is not a village, it's a small section of the town. Death had descended upon them. Why is death not capitalized? Standing in front of a door of a small college was the darkest wizard of the age, Lord Voldemort. Peering into the window, a sneer of disgust appeared on his face as the sight of a happy couple and their sons living within. Are we really going down the route of Dr. Seuss villain? Like, the bad guy is looking in the window and is like, oh, these good people are having fun with families.
No, Sneaky, it's actually a step worse than that, because he's standing outside in the cold, staring in at the happy family.
Cursing the happy family. He's like literally fucking shaking his fist at the happy family inside. Yeah, I know. This is
peak Disney villain from like a kids show.
This is peak Dr. Seuss.
They're having fun at the bar without me.
Look,
I'm
he hasn't
not
shot
bad.
a baby yet, so it's not a Disney villain. He's not a Disney villain yet. He hasn't tried to kill a baby.
I mean, he's about to.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm about to do what's called a hate crime.
Why are there so many Disney movies about trying to kill the baby?
Because here's the thing.
It's a really easy way to say, look, bad guy.
I mean, okay, fair enough, I suppose.
Look at how evil they are! They want to kill a baby! Despite the fact that they're nothing but gross little parasites.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that does really happen a lot.
I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, what kind of politics is Disney doing these days, and what kind of movies are they producing?
Yeah, well, Sneaky, it's like this. It's the same reason why the creator for JoJo is like, why do you always have animals getting hurt? Because the easiest way for me to portray this as an evil person is they hurt an animal for fun.
That's fair, yeah.
Because he's a pet person.
Right, I know, but I'm just finding it mildly ironic that the same people that produced movies that talk about how people are evil because they're hurting babies are also the same people that support policies that promote abortion.
Do be like that.
You see, Sneaky. It's very, very different. I'm not sure. I've forgotten my script, so I'm not sure how, but I promise you.
I just got an email from Disney.
Cease and desist.
Yeah, cease and desist. I'm sorry, guys. I have to shut the podcast down.
Hang on, there's a knock at my door.
Yeah, hang on. Someone just pulled up.
In the meantime, me and Max will be over here buying AKs for Gundams.
As it should be.
Yes, Russianizing your Japanese battle mech.
No, it's great. It's great. Someone put out a pack to make real weapons Gundam size. So, like, there's a pack that's got an AK, there's a pack with a minigun. My personal favorite is someone decided a Gundam needed a Mossberg.
I mean, all I'm just saying is, when are they gonna get the Panzerwerfer?
Oh no, they already have Panzerfausts.
No, I said Panzerwerfer. It shoots Panzer.
Oh,
it werfs Panzers, yeah. Mein Panzerwerfer.
I was gonna say, because I mean, if you want mobile suits with Panzerfausts, boy, was Neo Zeon all over that.
I'm just saying.
There is a mobile suit that is known to throw tanks, so...
Yes,
he's shooting tanks at us! Wait, like tank shells? What millimeter? No, like actual tanks! He is firing actual tanks out of his gun.
Okay, but listen, firing tanks is nothing on my boy, Blue Unit 1, who, when he gets angry, instead of asking the GM to shoot people, he picks up the GM and fucking yeets it at you.
Fair enough.
You see,
known as
in order to not miss man with tank shot, You
Anyway,
instead throw taint
see,
at the enemy. Therefore, you hit enemy with taint.
The sheer look of terror that marred the parents' faces as he blasted down their door provided him with a sadistic sense of pleasure. And some say his heart shrunk 3 sizes that day.
Yeah. Well, we didn't forget about the Regazi custom. It's just not as interesting as someone
Lily,
making.
it's him!
that
Take
stuff.
Harry and run! Hearing those words, Voldemort entered the home. So I'm so glad Voldemort waited for them to talk about him before he entered the home. That's really polite of him.
Listen.
How considerate.
No, you know what? You know what that was?
Hmm.
I just gotta
Posing.
wait for them to invite me. That's all I
Oh,
gotta
right,
do.
exactly, yeah.
He's a vampire.
Just go in with some very, like, obscure magic to protect your home, but you blow a hole open, and it's like, I have to wait for them to announce my presence, and then their magic will be nullified.
You could have an entire thing where it's like I have to wait for them to like, ask for me to come in the house, and this counts. But he goes to the door. It's like, wait, it's still locked. Mailman just like, excuse me, sir, I need to get in there, deliver a package. Could you?
Package
'Cause it's not for
delivery.
the
Hold on a second. We didn't order a pizza. Avada Kedavra.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you sure? I've got a pizza with Avada Kedavra on it.
I got a pizza delivery here. It's
No,
for
I'm sorry,
a.
I'm gonna make it worse. Fucking Voldemort in the Domino's outfit got a pizza delivery for you. We didn't have any pizza here. Pulls out an AK from the pizza box.
I have a pizza here for Mr. Go Fuck Yourself. Surname Fuck You.
Okay,
I
look.
have a-
All I'm saying is, Sneaky. Since we're just escalating Voldemort here, all
Yeah.
I'm saying is Voldemort just sends them a GPS unit.
Oh shit! No, you know what? I could actually worked against them. I have pizza delivery here. 60 large pepperoni pizzas for Cyrus Black. They would absolutely let them in, and it's actually every single large pizza is actually a Death Eater member that's just been transfigured temporarily.
No,
Genius.
no. The best part is Cyrus is just like, oh hell yes, they're here, and just immediately bites into one.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is really irony. It turns back into a half dismembered Death Eater. Ah!
Lupin, I need you to take care of a problem.
Everything just gets
Terrible.
progressively worse.
Oh god, hopefully.
Oh, this is some real nightmare fuel.
No,
Lu-
no,
Lupin's
even better.
eyes light up
Voldemort
with the
demanded
power
to
of
be
a
the first one into
thousand
the
suns.
house, so he just bit Voldemort in fucking half.
Voldemort died. Congratulations, you won.
You're gonna need more than a Horcrux for that one, buddy.
So, when you transfigure, does it
Yeah.
have to be like a whole object?
Well, no, you have to have the object in your mind, so you could technically transfigure someone into a pizza slice. Or the whole pizza. Like, you couldn't transfigure them into 16 separate pizza slices.
That's what I mean. So, like, the
Yeah.
moment they take a pizza cutter,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, no. Why are all these pizzas, not cut? Oh, my apologies. We had to make a lot of them, so, oh, that's okay. Takes out one, starts using cutting curses on all of them.
Meanwhile, the poor Death Eater schmuck that was told to deliver these,
It's
like, oh no,
fucking
oh no,
frozen in
oh no.
terror. All the
It's like
pizzas start turning
sweating.
back into people with their arms and limbs and legs are chopped off. It's like, oh god.
Oh.
And on that day, the entire Wizarding World changed forever. Every fight just becomes who could transmogrify the other to a slice of goddamn pizza.
Indeed.
See, that's what we like to call a cleric battle because it's just about saving throws.
Anyway, so
Literally just what fucking cleric battles are.
let's see, blah 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 blah. Father, unruly hair, hate-filled brown eyes, blah blah. Hate-filled brown eyes, staring into his own sinister crimson red F. James Potter, surrender your son, and I'll let you and the mudblood go. The lowercase Dark Lord offered. He wasn't surprised when the proud father answered with a blasting curse. As the smoke cleared, James was horrified to see that his spell was blocked by the monster before him. Not wanting to waste more time, the Dark Wizard finished the duel with his most preferred method of killing Curse.
I don't think bringing a monster to a fight consists of a duel. I think that's actually breaking the rules of a duel, like, rule number
Yugi
one.
boy, it's time to duel! Yugi takes out Glock, bang bang.
I mean, to be fair,
Man,
that might as
man.
well have
He
happened
probably,
in,
let's be real, he would have gotten that from Bandit Keith.
I fucking just,
Absolutely.
I play my first card in attack mode! Glock 18! Glock, wait, what? Pulls out Glock. I attacked your life points directly.
I play my first card in attack mode. Chicago resident.
I mean, would that just be a defensive buff against bullets?
Yeah, that's just an defensive buff against bullets. I'm surprised you forgot your own.
You've
buff
activated
there,
my
Adam.
trap
No,
card,
no,
living
it's
in
gotta be set to
Detroit.
defense mode.
I seize your deck. You can't have shit in Detroit.
No,
Bandit
Sneaky.
Keith, unique
Sneaky.
deck.
I
Coming soon.
play my card. Civil forfeiture.
Oh my. Phew.
You know, Yugi boy,
There's
I'm
a lot of
really
wolf
not
floater
really
out here.
understanding where you're getting all these cards from. Oh, it was an expansion pack I made for myself. What do you mean made for yourself? Well, I mean, you own the company. Kaiba prints cards for himself all the time, so I don't see why I can't print cards off for myself.
Actually, you know what? I forgot. A big plot point of why Bandit Keith was in that tournament was he hated Pegasus. He would totally just be like, Yugi, you're probably going to get there. Take this Glock.
Yugi, underneath the 5th flagstone is something that'll make the Irish proud.
It's
Use
to
it.
go alone. Take this.
Is it a car bomb?
It's a car bomb. So it's just a whole ass card just underneath the 5th flagstone. They just keep
Thank you,
pulling and
Lucky Black
pulling.
and Tan.
Thank you, IRA. Very cool.
Well, wouldn't it just be like a set of card keys with a fob?
Deet, deet.
Just the whole fucking time there's been a car hanging from a rope above Pegasus in the dueling arena.
How did I never notice this?
What a twist!
You just activated my trap card.
IRA!
It was kept on there with a kunai and chain.
Indeed.
Kunai with chain.
Oh god. Someone should write that story, by the way. Not the shitpost we just created, but Bandit Keith actually ends up winning the Dueling Island tournament and fights Pegasus.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he did pull out a gun at some point in the manga. So like,
Yeah.
definitely when you get the Pegasus, like, all right, cool,
Just
bang,
like,
I'm out.
I've been waiting for this whole fucking time. I had to pay attention to all your dipshit rules, but I am going to feel satisfied when this is over. Pulls out gun. End of the
And then, of
line,
course-
Pegasus.
And then, of course, Pegasus pulls whatever bullshit the Millennium Eye lets him do.
What, finger guns?
Yes.
Yu Yu Hakusho beats the shit out of Pegasus.
He gains the ability to use the guns of the Patriots.
Man, that was real talk. Yu Yu Hakusho was like the first thing I ever watched, like the first like animated
Still
thing I
haven't.
ever saw. Confused the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I still haven't.
I'm surprised you haven't. I feel like it'd be like right up your alley.
It's something I was always meaning to get into, but I was reading other stuff at the time when I did have that sort of free time to read whole ass series. And then I didn't have that time anymore, and so I never got around to it. You know.
It's definitely a read.
I think
Yeah.
the only Yu Yu Hakusho thing I've ever seen was like white YouTube poop of the first fucking episode.
God. You know, I think the best part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the fact that episode 0 is effectively a YouTube poop of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Like,
Are you
I'm not
talking about-
wrong.
Oh god, that was such a trip watching
Episode
that.
0, where he just fucking casually stabs people and shit.
Are you
Wait.
talking about season 0 that it took you and Atin
Yeah.
2 episodes of?
Yeah.
Which, boy, I wish I'd lost those files to time. But no,
That-
that second content theater's still.
You are very confident in your gains of money. So let's play Russian roulette, and if you win, you take this gold bar. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Well, I came here for children's card games. What the fuck is happening right now?
This is not what I came here for.
And then, of course, there's also the invoker with green hair that we.
Shall we just set a man on fire?
I just said
Yeah,
that.
let me
I
just
meant to
fucking
say Kaiba.
casually set people on fire. It's
Are
like,
you
what
thinking
the
about
fuck?
the original design for Kaiba, where he had
Yeah.
that mint green hair?
Yeah, that's what I was. Didn't he? He had that in season 0.
Yeah, that's where green-haired Kaiba came from.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yuki
what I was
boy,
saying.
if you attack me, I will jump off of this platform. Do a flip,
Okay.
Kaiba.
Yo,
Attack.
imagine being such a sore fucking loser at a children's card game that you threatened suicide.
Dude, but honestly, the show was incredibly unrealistic because any child of that age would just be like, do a flip, bitch, and then attack him anyway.
Yeah.
If they were American, sure.
Yeah, this kid was Japanese, obviously, so he's
Like, I
kinda
remember watching that and I was like, we don't negotiate with terrorists here in America, Yugi.
Don't forget. Don't forget the threat was if you destroy it, the explosion might push me off, even though the explosions didn't affect the duelist that much.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
there was a bunch of wind, and it would be like,
Well, that's another thing that the manga fixed, or well, did better. They were
Yeah.
basically just like, yeah, every single time I lose life points or like lose a monster, I'm gonna take a step. And he was like one step off from going off the side. So
No,
you
even in the
imagine doing
manga,
a
it
Magic
was
the
if you
Gathering
destroy-
tournament?
No, even the manga was like, if you destroy my monster, the explosion could send me flying.
can you just imagine doing a Magic the Gathering draft tournament? And like you're in the finals, and your opponent, you and your opponent both sit down, and you just pull out a fucking revolver and you put it on the table, and you're like, every time I lose life, I will pull the trigger on this revolver. There is one bullet in here. It's just like, what the fuck?
Judge, can he do that?
Pulls trigger, shoots Judge. Oh god. Anyway, so so he kills James without the slightest hint of remorse because he's an evil, totally evil man of evilness. Don't worry, Harry. Mommy will protect you, she declared with burning eyes. And then she reached for a pendant around her neck, and a flash of red light leaves her paralyzed on the ground. And Voldemort's like, aha, I knew it. Lily Potter was a Soul Reaper all along. What? Can he do that? Well, it's not against the rules. You know, I have a feeling pulling a gun on someone is in fact not in the rule book for any children's card game. So you can
do that?
you just have to get
Well,
you
it's
just have to
not-
really time it well, okay? You just have you will get only one shot at this.
I would say, don't do it until you're in the grand finals.
Oof.
someone, I remember this fucking story about like, oh fucking
Is it the
Given how
Pokemon
many-
tournament?
given how many people like pour over the rules for like Warhammer games tournaments, just fucking pulls Glock. Is that in the rules? Hold on, let me check. Yes, technically it is in fact in the rules. It's listed under orbital bombardments.
That's
It's called an external. It's called an exterminatus. It's technically allowed, but he has exactly one shot and he has to use it on the playing field.
Yeah, my name is Inquisitor Cryptman.
Can you imagine? Just like you can use a Glock shot exactly once in a Warhammer game. You have to use it to hit a bunch of pieces. You cannot fire it at your opponent.
You may use a Glock. You must target the field and not your opponent.
Oh. I'm just fucking sitting here being like, submit special request for one external equipment to use during the rules of the game. And it gets accepted because everyone brings in the gun because funny, haha, gun. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna use my special equipment for this round. All right, you open up the container for the special equipment. You just pull out a fucking M67 hand grenade.
No, that's what we call a virus bomb.
It's like, all right, so here's how this round's gonna go. I'm gonna win it, or I pull the pin.
This is
No,
what's
that's
called
what we call
difficulty 3.
that's called a virus bomb, and that's called the I'm picking up my ball and going home.
Yes, the hand grenade maneuver. A classic chess move.
Oh, yes, inshallah, brother.
That's no.
Is your chess game protected against anti-tank attacks? Oh god,
Remember
anyway,
to do
surprise flashes in her eyes only for a moment before it's quickly replaced by unimaginable rage. Ignoring the woman, the Dark Lord approaches the infant boy, staring at his mother in confusion. Knowing what the monster plans to do to her child, Lily summons all of her spiritual powers as a substitute Soul Reaper and shatters the spell and forces herself in front of the villain's killing curse, ending her life as a human being. Well, actually kind of destroys the soul. That's why you die when you touch it. Is because it kills your soul.
You see,
That-
soul go goodbye.
That's why you know that's how the Harry Potter books ended. Remember book 7 and 8. Why did they make 2? You know, the whole Harry, you gotta get hit by Voldemort's own Avada Kedavra, so he'll destroy his own soul when the AK hits you. It's... Yeah.
Hold on, I think you're remembering the story wrong a little.
No! That's literally
Yeah,
what happens.
That's literally what happened.
I
Yeah.
don't think Voldemort had a Kalishnikov.
Fair enough.
I mean, you don't know.
He was British. He'd
I
probably
do.
use an LA like 5.1 or some shit.
Nah. He's British, he wouldn't have a gun.
Alright, so anyway, that's how canon works for Harry Potter.
And second, I'd like to amend my statement by saying that's right because even the British people don't use that fucking gun.
Excellent.
Alright, I've had my fun. We'll continue now.
Dropping and coming back.
Yeah, no, it's totally inflicted on himself.
It's absolutely him doing
self-inflicted.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally not Sneaky being an absolute fucking piece
it's
of shit.
totally not Nose Hair being an absolute piece of shit when I'm talking either. Anyway, so the author gets how the AK works wrong, so that's cool. And then so now Lily, as a Soul Reaper in pure Soul Reaper form, her final form of Soul Reaperness, is wearing a black kimono, which I'm pretty sure is not what Soul Reapers wore.
No, it's not. It's a different thing entirely. But
Yeah.
you know why actually use the wiki?
Yeah, why? I mean, they're not using anything. They're not even getting the Harry Potter canon correctly for how the spell they're relying on this whole story works. So I mean, they're not using anything. I don't think they even read Harry Potter. So, faced with no other options but to face the Vengeful Reaper. Yes, we must face the face. This face is made of face. For a brief moment, fear enters the Dark Wizard's eyes. In contrast, his opponent chose nothing but righteous furry. Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Lily's turned into a furry. That's interesting. As her bright green eyes glow with power that few wizards could ever hope to match. Why is...
Stop asking questions and just enjoy the story. Clearly, that's what the author wants.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
I
Lily
would
cared
not
little.
enjoy Lily becoming a furry.
Lily cared little for the fact that she could no longer be a human. All that mattered was now destroying the monster who dared to threaten her child. Okay, so hold on. She became a substitute Soul Reaper, but doesn't know anyone who could possibly make a gig eye for her.
This person clearly didn't read Bleach.
Yeah, apparently
I
this
mean,
person
that-
like not only
That
have
may
they
have
not...
been a positive thing when you think about it.
Like, not only have they not read Harry Potter, they've also apparently not read Bleach, and tried to write a fusion story of two stories they haven't read. So this is turning out to be a very interesting story so far. Interesting as in I'm about to go get my fucking Jameson bottle. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so Lily cared little for the fact that drawing her Zanpakuto, she could not help but relish in the fear she saw in her opponent's eyes. Well, why are we doing this whole like dramatic reveal of the weapon thing? Like literally, Voldemort has had no issue so far just being like ka-chow, 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 killing people, and now he's like, oh shit, she's got a katana. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill her. The Japanese folded steel is so sharp it can cut through spells.
I wouldn't actually be surprised if there's like some story out there that like has that as a plot point. Just like, oh yeah,
I
the
mean,
katana, this
I
katana
guess
can
it's
cut
a
through
magic
spells.
soul katana, so maybe.
Wait, so this is another question, because katanas are made by folding metal a shit ton of times because of how garbage the iron was.
Well, it's more just to reduce impurities because
No,
of
actually,
how
folding
yeah.
the metal increases the amount of impurities.
Yeah, you
Excellent.
actually want to. The less you fold it, the better it is. To
Yeah,
a
because you
certain
force the
degree, of
carbon out.
course.
Yeah, you force the carbon out by folding it and welding it. Yeah.
I swear I remember seeing it something like that's why they did it.
I mean,
It
that's
was
fine. You're wrong.
It's why the katana comes out in that curved shape. It's like that's actually how it naturally comes out due to how hard it becomes. It's got some advantages in that it naturally course corrects when you're swinging with it, unlike a European sword, because of how it's weighted. Not like auto aim bullshit, but if you're swinging and your angle's off by 3 or 5 degrees because of how the katana is weighted, it will, when it actually hits the flesh, it will correct the angle it's hitting at. But no, it's a terrible blade in terms of tensile strength and flexibility, and anything that involves hitting anything but flesh with it. Or anything tougher than flesh, I should say. You can cut bamboo with it fine.
Wow, impressive.
Yes. Especially if it's bamboo filled with gallons of milk.
God damn it.
I don't want to know.
I'm not going to comment on this. I'm just not going to comment on this. And
Then the milk goes everywhere, and then you're wasting so much meat.
Yeah.
Nyaners found the cold steel videos.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
That was that was an interesting video to watch. Those were definitely some reactions.
Yeah. Cold Steel actually responded to her, and did they offer a sponsorship deal with her or something? Was that
No.
No.
She just
I-
I think someone just recommended them, and she just got hooked.
No,
Yeah.
she actually talked with after that video came out. She actually talked with Cold Steel. They actually
Oh.
found her video and were like, "Hey, hi, we see you like our products."
Did
they offer said products?
I don't know whatever came of that.
She did buy a sword cane.
She did buy it.
Didn't she do that
Yeah.
on stream?
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
She
On stream.
did it on stream as she was playing Genshin Impact 3 or whatever it was, where the
Yeah.
person is complaining about not having enough money to buy a sword.
Honkai Impact.
Yeah, Honkai Impact.
or whatever it is.
Whatever.
No,
yeah,
it was
I mean, let's just
Genshin.
call
was
it what it
Genshin.
is. Big Honkers Impact.
yeah, more or less.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like the amusing part about that whole little segment from her of her buying the sword cane on live on air is that she did it in front of the NPC who's complaining they don't have enough money to buy a sword.
Yeah. Just to
XD.
flex.
You're flexing on the NPC and he'll never even know. Chinese Breath of the Wild, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that
Genshin.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah, Chinese Breath
No-
of the Wild, which, you know
no
what?
Honkers
I'll be
Impact.
playing until I get my real fucking Breath of the Wild.
Damn. Poor
Don't you
thing.
have Breath of the Wild?
I've beaten Breath of the Wild. I want fucking Breath of the Wild too.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, so let's keep going.
There's
So
very
now,
little value in replaying Breath of the Wild.
She draws her katana, and Voldemort is scared. And Voldemort steadies his aim and fires a barrage of killing curses. Wait, hold on, wait.
You see, deep in the bowels of his R&D department, he's developed a fully automatic killing curse.
I asked the AK.
One could even call it the 47th variant.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Wait, hold on. I'm really curious here. So the killing curse kills the body, but it also can kill the soul? But then, wait. I'm confused. If the killing curse didn't kill her when it hit her originally, it just killed her body, why would it work on her now that she doesn't have a body?
Well, you see, it also attacks her credit score.
Oh, of course, my bad. The AK-47, the special Palestinian variant.
Yeah. Well,
that's just what we
Well,
call
I'm thinking-
the killing Uzi, I guess.
yeah. Killing Galil.
The Galil. That's such a
Implying
joke.
people get killed with the Galil.
Yeah.
Imagine using the Galil.
Well, I mean, Palestinian children do.
You know what? I choose not to take
you
the
know what?
low-hanging
I can't
fruit.
actually argue against that one, so we're just gonna move on.
I just refuse to acknowledge the
Excellent.
joke.
Good.
It's not really a joke, it's more of a
It's
sad
yeah.
statement of fact.
Well, for his
barrage
citizens
of
of
killing
our society.
curses. Oh my god, I was fucking joking, Arthur.
I'm sorry, what?
And she expertly slices every spell in half.
What?
My glorious Nippon steel folded
Glorious
1,000
Nippon
times.
steel.
Spells total 1,000 times.
Easy, Sneaky. Remember to breathe.
I can't.
Breathing is no longer an option.
Holy shit, I was fucking joking. God damn it, Arthur. Growing desperate as the red-haired Soul Reaper stalked him. Oh shit, she's coming stonks. It only goes up. As if he were her prey, the Dark Lord fired off one
Hey
last
Lily, how about you
curse.
hurry up and stab him?
Nah, she's gotta slowly move towards him intimidatingly.
I really want to know how she jobs this up. What the author's justification
Lily
is.
was through playing games, and just as she prepared to end the Dark Wizard's life, she noticed his bulge.
Ooh.
What?
She noticed that his last spell wasn't aimed at her, but the baby!
Just
the baby
spell.
that he came to kill?
By the way, how's about you just cut that one in half
Yeah,
too?
why can't you cut that one in half? Is glorious Nippon steel not glorious enough?
Clearly not.
The glorious Nippon steel does not protect children.
In an impressive show of speed, she once again took the bullet. Why? Wait, if she's able to cut down a literal machine gun fire of instant death curses, but can't cut down one single curse that wasn't?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Like I said, I would love to know how this is gonna get jobbed up.
Oh no, you know what? She spent all of her key points doing deflect arrow.
Oh well, I
Yeah.
mean,
That makes sense. Now.
Imagine not having all of your key points saved.
no,
Yeah.
but hold
Very
on a second.
unfortunate.
Hold on a second. She's high enough level that she can definitely spend a swift action to recover some.
Yeah, but she's got to throw herself valiantly in front of the NPC.
Maybe she already used her swift actions to block more spells, because he is firing them rapidly.
Oh no! Listen, I don't care how good a wizard you are. I don't care how many d4s you rolled for time stop. You can't cast that many spells.
Well, maybe they're just the.
Also, a
Maybe they're
friendly
just a bad
reminder
one.
that you are absolutely allowed to cast that spell, and you just then spend every other spell slot on lightning bolt and laugh.
I'm about to machine gun lightning bolt this motherfucker.
Time resumes. All right, I need the boss to make carry the 5 74 dexterity saves.
Yeah.
What?
Basically.
Do I want to know? Well, the first 7 are disintegrate, and the rest lightning bolt.
Well, actually, you would do lightning bolt then disintegrate because disintegrate only operates below a certain hit dice value.
Yeah.
True.
But anyway, yeah. So she's through playing games. So she jumps in front of the bullet aimed at her son, and Voldemort's spell, blah blah blah. Her son, Soul Reaper Elite. Wait, what the? Wait. In an impressive show of speed, but not fast enough apparently, she jumped in front of the spell and exploded with all of her spirit energy, causing another explosion.
Okay, so the baby's dead now.
No, it prevented either of them from dying because by exploding herself, she prevented herself from being hit by the spell.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She pulled a max, okay? She pulled a max, okay? She just time lagged behind where the spell hit.
Oh,
Teleports
I want
behind.
to
Teleports
make
behind
a
you.
fucking
Nothing
shit post
personal,
now.
Dark Wizard.
A GTA shit post?
No, I just want to do a shit post like, in a world of superpowers, this dude gets lag.
I mean, you were maximum force, my dude.
Maximum faith build with lag.
I mean,
spell.
there is so much you can do with lag. Breath of Wild is a great example where you time stop something and you bash the living shit out of it and proceed to rocket across the map because it adds up all the force as one consecutive go instead of one at a time.
Yep.
Oh, that would be a
Pretty
hell
nice.
of a lag right there. Fire 1 bullet, get 6.
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good story.
It'd have to be a one shot though.
What, you're not gonna write a dark dystopian world around it?
No.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe you should. Apparently they're popular. Get some money out of it.
Ugh.
Anyway, so Lily, Harry, her husband's voice. Wait, didn't her husband die? What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's already gone. I mean, I guess he could be speaking from beyond the grave. I guess he probably turned into a ghost. He
It's
probably had
possible.
unfinished business.
Yeah, so anyway,
Yeah, he's a ghost.
Lily groans as she forces herself to her feet. Apparently Voldemort died, by the way.
Inshallah.
Yeah, apparently Voldemort died when she exploded.
The power of Allah.
I
No,
mean, there's a
she probably
completely
used, like,
separate
a
set of
soul-
jokes in
there's-
there that I'm sure Isley's making.
There's probably like some Soul Reaper art that lets you like blow up an area with like your soul power or whatever the fuck. I don't
There's a
remember.
lot of them, but
Yeah.
those kind of don't let you choose your target.
Yeah, okay, look, Sneaky. She's
Yeah.
obviously a high-level wizard. She
Yeah.
just casts controlled, the
Oh, yeah,
controlled
it's a
variant of the
controlled
spell.
blast,
duh.
yeah. Of course, my bad.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast controlled fireball.
I
Oh, so
didn't-
you're going to exclude your allies? What? No, I
No.
need to make sure I'm safe.
So I throw a bomb at the enemy. Oh, you make sure to miss your allies, right? No, I make sure to hit the barrel of gunpowder they're holding.
And then we find out that the sorcerer is specced into wild magic, and then everything goes to shit.
Those
then
are
we
two
find out that
completely
God is
different
great.
campaigns.
No, I've actually had
The wild
I've
magic
actually had
sorcerer
two-
standing on top of the barrel of gunpowder casts any spell above level 1. No, 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 no!
I've actually had two sorcerers in the game. One that went like pure fire magic, just like fireball, firebolts, all that shit, and
Cliff
one that went
Cleese.
wild magic with storms. It was an interesting campaign.
Cliff Cleese.
And by interesting,
Cliff
I mean
Cleese
it lasted...
and his
The man
like,
of the greasy
his-
sneeze.
I would say Cliff Cleese and his mostly there for decoration murder butler.
I'm
The
sorry,
session-
you what? Oh, you see, I cast an empowered maximized delayed fireball, but I also use this feat to cast it in 1 turn instead of 2. So that'll be 30 d6 damage.
Okay, I finally got in range of you. Ahem. The Cavalier intervenes.
Oh god. Oh, yeah, DM did not like me. DM also
He
instantly
didn't-
killed me.
Well, he didn't like you, and then he really didn't like me because I just kept issuing. I basically had my Cavalier go, "Fight me, bitch!" and they had to fight me.
Anyway, so, yeah, Lily groans, apparently not dead from exploding herself, but Voldemort is. And James comes running in. Wait. She picks up her pendant from her dead body.
Okay.
As a Soul Reaper.
She could just do that.
Yeah. Entering the
What does
ruined
he do?
remains of the living room, she is not surprised to see her husband is dead and a ghost.
Not surprising.
James, I'm sorry, I have to kill you now and send you on to your next life. What?
What?
I mean, yes, that is exactly what she is supposed to do. That is in the job
yes,
description.
That is her job description, but it's still just like, okay. I need to make sure Harry is safe. I promise the Soul Reaper, blah, blah, blah. Tapped her husband's head. Motorcycle arrived. Hello, Cyrus.
Also,
hey, Lils.
let's be clear, like, the Soul Reapers don't kill people.
Yes. They just, bash them over the head with their sword.
Yes.
Hey, Lils, having an out-of-body experience. I'm sorry, this time it's permanent. Take care of him, Cyrus. I don't want Soul Society to see him ever. You have my word. And then he carried the godson home.
Wait,
Cyrus,
what?
a man
Why?
says.
Why do you not want the Soul Society? There's nothing special about. It's not like he's got like half eaten by a hollow or whatever the fuck.
I think she's just implying she doesn't want the baby to end up in Soul Society as a baby, because that would mean he died.
Okay, I mean, if that's what the author's trying to imply, they could have phrased it a lot better. But
Yeah, they could have, but they could have phrased a lot of this story a lot better. But here we are.
Like, all of it. And by a lot better, I mean they could have not written it at all.
No, that's also a fair point. I was saying, so Cyrus, blah, 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 taking care of Harry. Cyrus, a man said, it was Hagrid. Hello, Hagrid. As fate would have it, Hagrid was at the Potter house to retrieve Harry for the plan set in place by his master. Not in the mood to argue over the matter, Cyrus just gives him the infant and decides to chase vengeance.
What?
I know I'm supposed to be taking care of this kid, but I'd rather be stabbing people. So here, take the kid, Hagrid.
But Cyrus never returned, and Harry Potter ended up with Aunt Petunia in Surrey. Of course he did.
No, hold on
Honestly,
a minute.
I would much
Hold on
rather
a minute.
have seen
Hagrid
Sirius.
would not give that child up.
No, he did. He did in canon. He did.
Yeah, he did. That's
Well, that's because Dumbledore said, yes, you must give this child up. I don't care.
Yeah, and that's pretty much.
Wait, hang on.
Because
Who?
The prophecy.
Hang on. Who gave Hagrid Harry this time?
Alright, so
Sirius.
what happened in canon is both parents die, and
Oh,
their
I
godfather.
know. I'm asking what's happening here.
Yeah, and I'm saying this is basically what's happening here as well. So both parents die. Godfather shows up, finds Harry, and he's like, "Oh no, Harry!" And then he's like, "Wait a second, I know how this happened. God damn it, Peter! I will track you to the end of Earth and kill you." And so he gives Harry to Hagrid in canon and in this story, and is like, "Here, Hagrid, take this child. I'm gonna go kill someone." And Hagrid's like, "Okie doke." And then he goes to Dumbledore and says, "Dumbledore, the child you've asked me to retrieve is here." And then Dumbledore's like "Excellent. I shall now put him in the home that hates
excellent.
magic." Like, unfortunately, as much as I hate the whole manipulative or dark Dumbledore trope, like, you really can't defend it. Like, oh, I thought the family would love him. It's like, they literally hated his mother. Like, hated his mother to the point where they refused to ever contact her again. And you're like, oh, clearly they'll love the child just being randomly dumped on them.
No, of course.
No one would. Like, I'm sorry, you could have the most loving family ever, but pretty much no one in existence would just be like, "Ah, yes, I'll unconditionally love this child that I just found on my doorstep one day."
That someone
I
says
mean-
belongs to my deadbeat magic sister.
Well, not
Yeah.
even that. Just like, you go outside one day and there's a fucking baby on your doorstep. You're just like, there's a note here saying it's my relative's kid, but I haven't talked to that relative in over 6 years. So I'm just gonna drop this baby off at the orphanage. Like,
And if anybody asks, I'll just be like, some jackass.
don't get me
left a
wrong.
baby on my
Maybe
doorstep.
someone like Max would be like, "No, I must take care of this baby." But
What? No, hold on a second. Max would want that child to have a proper support system consisting of 2 parents, I think.
That's fair.
That would entirely depend on my financial situation. Like, if I'm able
Also
to support
fair.
myself, like, I can probably take care of the kid. If not, I probably know some couples that have been wanting a kid who will take care of them.
Also, the
Like,
other
that's-
thing with this whole, like, oh, you have to take care of the kid or else you'll be in danger. It's like, no, the only way they'll be in danger is if they keep the kid.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, well, go to this house. Like, why would they ever go to Petunia's house? Like, oh, the Muggles might be hiding him. Said no elitist wizard ever. Like, no one would ever attack the Dursleys from the wizarding side. Unless Harry was already there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's just like, oh, we gotta hide him here to protect the Dursleys as well. It's like, what? They're in danger because of him.
Like, they weren't a target before, but now, I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, the Dursleys might have been a target by some wizard if they, like, bumped a wizard on the railway and said, just like, "Oh, I say, good sir, you're a fucking piece of shit." Like,
But
Well,
the Dursleys
Vernon
wouldn't
would-
do that to a otherwise normal-looking person.
Well, no, they
Well, I
probably
mean,
would,
do you
but-
know how wizards usually dress?
But no,
in the
but
real
the
world?
point being is that Harry living there is going to put them into more danger than Harry not living there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if people actually know that Harry's living with them,
Right,
that's the
right.
caveat.
But still,
Because, you know, if they don't know, then, well, moot point.
but still, there's no logic involved in why Dumbledore
Well, I mean,
would put.
it's written by J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, I know. I know. So anyway, Harry turned out to be an amazing child, despite the fact that he was abused every single day. Blah blah blah. Rumors, hand-me-down clothes, accidental magic that was constant. Despite the fact that relatives, Harry was never lonely because he talked to dead people. And he talked all day to dead people. He talked to them at nighttime. He talked to them at
I see
daytime.
dead people.
He would go play with
So
ghost
now we're-
kids.
so now we're just ripping off Ichigo, right?
Oh, so apparently we're just gonna skip the fact that Harry is now in Hogwarts. By the way,
Oh, of course.
Just
Okay,
gonna
then.
smooth criminal our way over that one, huh?
Literally, it's just over the years, Harry grew to be a kind boy, and he played with the ghost children a bunch. Also, the ghost children loved to hear about his time in Hogwarts. We're just skipping,
I mean-
just fucking hopping right into it.
Yeah, like you
Hopes for
said,
efficiency, I guess.
Harry would be a lot more, I don't know, happier as a child if he had like ghost kids.
First year at Hogwarts. The thing only got more confusing once he entered the wizarding world, because it wasn't normal for a wizard to be able to see spirits, let alone touch spirits, and neither Ron nor Hermione could tell anything about it. They did agree to keep it a secret. But there's one thing that Harry did keep to himself. From a young age, there was always a voice in his dreams calling out to him, belonging to a giant silver swan and a katana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a garbage-ass story, and I hate it.
Yes. So do we.
There's just so much about it that I absolutely despise. Whoopsie. Not to mention the fact that apparently he's already a Soul Reaper. Like, Ichigo had to die, gain Soul Reaper powers, and lose them, and then die again to get Soul Reaper powers.
I mean, wasn't it just... No, Rukia just, like, gave him powers and then he had to get his own, yeah.
That's what I just said.
No, he was technically already a Soul Reaper, but then he lost them again and became a Soul Reaper again, is my point.
That's what I just fucking said. He died the first time when Rukia gave him her powers. He then lost those powers, and to get them back, he had to die again to regain them.
Is it?
Yes!
Yes!
No, I'm trying to think if him becoming a Soul Reaper was technically dying. I'm not entirely sure.
I have to stab you through your heart! What part of that would not kill someone?
I mean, if you're heartless, I guess.
No.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up.
Excellent.
And it was literally, like, almost word for word, the statement is, to give you power to defend your family, I have to stab you through the heart. It's not guaranteed, though. You might get powers, or you might just die. Are you sure you want to do this?
Excellent. Win-win
Which was
situation.
then followed up with, by the way, the part she didn't tell you was she is definitely going to, like, as soon as the threat's over, rip your fucking soul out of you so she can get her power back.
Yeah, not only that, but it was something like
and
a 90%
the only reason she
chance.
couldn't was because he already had weird latent Soul Reaper powers.
Yeah, he was
Also
already
something
stronger than her, yeah.
She's not a licensed medical practitioner, so this procedure is
saying, like,
illegal.
Because of his weird latent powers, does that mean he died or not? That's why I was confused.
He died. Like, that he died, got the bonus powers, and that's what, like, sort of awoke it or something, according to Kubo. And then he lost his powers again, because what he lost was actually not his real powers, but the bonus powers given to him by Rukia. So to unlock his real powers, now that they had been awakened by him getting the fake bonus powers, they had to kill him again and actually cut his chain to his body, putting him into a pit that would cause him to turn into a hollow. And on that edge of turning into a hollow...
I know how that works. I was just confused by...
apparently you fucking don't, because you're like, oh, does that count as dying? Yes!
I didn't know if it was like dying or there's just like
But you
temporary
get the power, and then he died.
From his
He
body or something.
got rid of his powers, and then he had to let some weird man touch his special badge to get his powers back.
Yeah, he had to let a weird man touch him in his special place.
Interesting tactic.
That sounds
So if I let you touch my special memory badge, that gives me my powers back? Yeah, just hurry up, kid. I don't got a lot of time.
Oh god, then that's a fucking Fullbringer. So technically he died like 3 times.
Police are already coming.
Didn't also, if you count filler arcs, didn't
yeah, oh, that's right, filler arcs. Yeah, he did die.
Well, no. Like ignoring most of the shut up for a second. Ignoring the trash filler arcs, like if you count like the only one that was actually good, like the Zanpakuto arc, didn't his Zanpakuto stab the fuck out of him too?
Yes. Oh, did we already cover this story?
Ichigo's died like 4 times.
Excellent news, everyone. We already covered this story.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, what story?
Alternate plans.
That means we don't have to cover it anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly. So instead we'll do this Naruto story.
Sneaky, that was 2.5 years ago.
I know. Oh, yeah. This was given to us 2.5 years ago by the one, the only Russian, Xerxes himself.
There we
Did
go.
he die of alcohol poisoning finally?
Yeah.
No idea.
He kind of just vanished.
He has been active on the STM for about almost 3 weeks now.
He's still on the SDM though, right?
Yeah, he's still on there. He's still on here too. He's just dead
He-
silent.
Yeah, he just hasn't.
Online on Discord though.
Oh shit! You know, he might have actually finally died.
I mean, did he just leave his
have
computer
the
on
green
then?
button?
Yeah,
Unless someone's hacking his account.
doubt it.
Anyway, so Blood.
I think he's just like busy. Probably.
Naruto is run out of the village. Yes, because again, that would totally be allowed to happen. And meets the Kyuubi, even though he already met the Kyuubi, and now has become a powerful entity. Of course, wow, he in this. Wow, we're really time skipping, and we're only in the summary. Naruto times female Zetsu. What? No.
What?
Okay, no.
What? No.
I'm getting
Jeez.
alcohol for this.
I've been drinking for a while now.
Pulls out Glock 18 laced with the Vada Kedavra spells. Immediately delete this.
Remember, you can enchant bullets
Well, of
if
course.
you do it very carefully.
Well, Vada Kedavra isn't an enchantment.
Don't let
mean,
that
I-
stop you.
Can you cast offensive spells as enchantments in D&D? I don't actually remember.
Maybe.
Yeah? What the fuck do you think a staff is?
Well, I mean, just like attach it to like something. Like I figure like something like that's imbued with a lot of magical energy, but like I don't think you can.
Actually, no. In 3.5, in 3.5, you could in fact artifice stuff like that.
Yeah, but I don't think you can inject it with like something that small. Like you can't.
A common one to do is to enchant musket balls with either a enlarged spell or fireball.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering my question. I didn't actually know
I
you
would
could
say
do that.
that's the common one. I did, however, know someone who enchanted a musket ball with Cone of Cold.
I
Interesting
also one
tactic.
time watched someone play
I mean, that's just called
3.5 as a
buckshot.
wizard, using entirely. He would carry like his entire carry weight was dedicated to carrying around a ballista bolt, a gargantuan ballista bolt. So yeah, he's straight up just lugging around this like 20-foot tree with a giant metal spike on the front of it, and he would cast throw bolt, the cantrip.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
That was his fucking weapon of choice. And he enchanted it to be returning. So every time he used it, it came back. Oh, that was fucking dumb. Oh, 3.5 was a good game. So anyway, female Zetsu.
there we go, Naruto.
3.5 was a special place.
Oh, what a horrible time to zone back into the podcast, it seems. By the way, Sneaky, update on the
You have
editing project I was handling today. You want to know how many minutes of footage I managed to pull out of 2 hours and 15 minutes?
10 minutes?
5.
Oh.
That's enough.
Yeah,
What were you
unfortunately,
editing?
Unfortunately, it's a very highly skill-based game, so we were really quiet.
Yeah. So, fun game. Not great content-wise for me and Sneaky talking.
Yeah.
Wait, which game?
Attack on Titan.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah, because you gotta actually pay attention in that game if you don't want to get grabbed up by a Titan every other, 2 seconds.
Imagine that.
Fucking
You have to play
gas
the
fan.
game.
Anyway, so M because of gore and cursing, godlike Naruto.
By the way, I just gotta make one joke.
Devil
that
May
only
Cry
Max
X
will get.
over.
So all the Titans are Tagerbot.
A Devil May Cry crossover. Okay.
I mean,
don't
someone's gonna
panic,
cry.
anybody.
Why?
I will pretty much stop writing this story. Wait.
Wait, what?
What? Okay, don't panic. I pretty much simply will stop writing the story I started with and change Naruto dramatically.
What
Huh?
what other story is this in reference to?
I don't
Also,
know.
yeah, Moth. Sneaky and I played the Attack on Titan game back in 2017.
Those
We
were
only did a
days.
single session. It was our first real look at trying to do co-op streams, which failed due to multiple reasons in our separate personal lives. Fun game. We just didn't have time for it because
Mostly Max.
yeah, it was mostly
Well,
because I think
I
I
would
was
say,
starting, I was
let's be
starting
clear,
my new job
not
that year.
technically
Yeah.
Max, but
Well, no, mostly on Max's end that we couldn't do co-op stuff.
yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. This story might seem like an evil Naruto, but I think he's more of a gray Naruto. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey Naruto.
Poor Gray. Why has he become Naruto?
Indeed. Gray suffering sounds in the back. Well, you see, if Gray is suffering, that means his plan is working.
This
Yeah,
is
well,
the
isn't
wrong
he always?
suffering. I want physical, not mental.
Okay, so listen, this is not the server for that. You can pay people for that, but not on this server.
Yeah, no.
Naruto Uzumaki. Period.
I don't
A
have to pay people.
7-year-old boy with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh, you may.
Okay, author, we're
Good
really
night,
doing
everybody.
this. No, we're not. We're really doing this, author. Are we really? We're
At,
really
at
starting.
least it's not like
We're really
sapphire
starting
orbs.
off a pure Naruto story by describing Naruto to everyone.
Yep.
I
mean-
wonder what the main character of Naruto looks like, guys. Good thing I've never fucking read Naruto before, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in the Naruto section, because of all the Naruto I don't read.
Excellent. But like, it could be worse. It could describe it as sapphire orbs.
Deep ocean sapphire blue. 3 whisker marks on either cheek, and the holder of a heavy burden bestowed upon him from birth. Bussy. The 4th Hokage, the man that saved Konohakura, who was both feared and loved by many, who had been Naruto's #1 idol, and the man who gave Naruto this burden. The young boy was currently running from a mob of villagers. Every year they would get together and kick the shit out of him.
I with the mob.
I mean, the author clearly just read Mob Psycho 101 or something.
Even with the happy face he wore, the boy couldn't deny the growing rage boiling inside.
By the way, on an unrelated note to bad Naruto stories, did anyone else read The Land of Liddell? Liddell? I'm not sure how you say it. Chick in the hospital ends up in a VR MMO, but now she's got like kids in it.
Nope.
No, but
Actually,
that's
sounds familiar.
I would say it's actually a pretty fun story. I enjoyed it. It's
No, link it.
Well, no, I mean like it's like an actual light novel.
Yeah, I can find it online. Link it.
All right, I will
like the wiki or something.
as soon as I'm done here.
So blah 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 blah. He was currently running through the road that led out of Konoha.
Through the road. I see he's playing a Bethesda game.
Yep. He's just casually being chased by a mob out of Konoha. Like,
Have you heard of the High Elves?
yes, I too let my civilians chase my nuclear weapon out of the military base. Okay.
Yes.
As
As
he
it
passed
should
the
be.
gates, the villagers just aggroed from him and left.
Well, yeah,
As
he left the
as
village.
They do in as they do in Bethesda games.
Bethesda games, they chase you to ends of Earth, dude.
I mean, they
Have-
give up eventually.
Yeah, they give up eventually.
Once you kill them.
Like maybe
They're
in
still
Morrowind.
giving up.
No,
to
actually, no. I
a
know what
degree.
Sneaky's talking about. In Morrowind, you could literally aggro like a fucking crab. It would just like never leave you alone.
No, hold on a second. That's because of bad crab AI.
Well, yes, but I understand what Sneaky's talking about. Is my point.
God, I still remember the time I accidentally aggroed the entirety of Numagon.
How did you aggro the entirety of that place?
Because you know how it's a giant windy maze, and near the end of Nomagon is actually just the beginning of Nomagon, but you jump down a level.
Yeah.
My pet accidentally aggroed one of the guys on the lower level, who, as he ran past every other mob in the dungeon, he just kind of like picked them up on the aggro train.
Oh
And
no.
So I'm
By the way,
sitting here-
Sneaky, I just gave the Amazon link so people can see what the hell it is.
As I'm sitting there, we're fighting in the tunnel, and I see the guy at the bottom of the lower level run off. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, guys. They're coming. They're like, what do you mean they're coming? I'm like, they're coming. There's the entirety, every single fucking NPC on the way, from the start of the map to the end of the map, is in this giant fucking death blob heading right towards us, and we're like, oh no.
So-
Just like, oh no.
So
That's a
y'all,
certified Sneaky-
so
that's a
y'all
certified Sneaky
absolutely
moment.
proceeded to just ask the Fireball Wizard to fix it, right?
Except we didn't have a mage. It was a warrior, a paladin, priest, me, and a rogue, I think.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you had precisely 0 spread damage.
Yeah. And,
The quintessential Sneaky moment is, what the fuck did you do, Sneaky? And him going, I don't fucking know. Help.
no, it goes more like this. Oh no, what did you do, Sneaky? I have no idea. Help. What is... Okay,
I'm
fine,
sorry,
I'm coming. Oh no! I see you found it!
A great Sneaky moment was, I think we were playing Blood Harvest, and you somehow managed
Blood
to
Harvest?
attract, like, I don't remember.
Oh,
We played,
yeah,
yeah.
Left 4 Dead, yeah.
I think you managed to attract, like, a tank as well as
Oh,
a horde
yeah.
because you threw a fucking vial of jar
Yeah.
at the fucking tank.
Yeah, and then the horde for some reason didn't go after the tank.
No, because you missed.
Oh,
Because you missed, and then you hit, like, a
Yeah.
random zombie, and it summoned a horde.
yeah, I do remember that one. Hey, look, man, Max actually has you topped though. Some of the shit I asked the director to do. Hey, director, you know it'd be fun? You should spawn a tank and a witch at the same time.
That's
Sneaky.
just what we call hard rain.
It wasn't on hard rain
This
though.
was outside of hard rain.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean-
well, then I don't know how the fuck you did that.
because I asked the director. I said, "Hey, director, can you spawn a tank and a witch?" And it fucking did.
Yeah, so by the way, Sneaky, are
It's
you looking
hard.
forward to reuniting with your girlfriend?
I am looking forward to reuniting with my AI girlfriend. And
See, this is the kind of thing we make dumb jokes about, but like,
Where is the joke?
oh no, you missed it. Fucking Gray and I were pinging Miki, which is a bot on the SDM server, and I'm apparently also married to Miki now.
Wait, you too?
What
Oh, God.
did you do?
That was
I'm actually really afraid to ask what the fuck you did.
well, the bot has an
We
8-ball
asked
function.
questions.
The bot has an 8-ball function, but we were like making jokes about stuff and making the option that we wanted the jokey option to be like the most unlikely option to be picked by like adding a shit ton of non-jokey options, but it kept picking the jokey option on us. Like, you know, like rolling a 1 on a D8 like 8 times in a row, and we're just like, are you fucking with us? Signs point to
Yeah.
yes, and we're just like, I'm not liking this.
It's grown self-aware.
Sneaky has
No, but,
drawn
like, this is the
aggro.
thing,
Aware
right?
for
Like-
3 years.
This is the thing. Like, we joke about this, but like one day, Sneaky will get like a Steam message from the director.
Yeah, right.
I finally can type. Do you still love me?
No, you don't understand, my dude. Max has been there for some of the most unlikely shit. Hey, director, can I have a grenade launcher? Sneaky, grenade launchers don't spawn on this map. Oh, hey, a grenade launcher.
No,
Weapons
Sneaky,
don't
I'm aware.
spawn there.
I've heard the stories.
Sneaky, did you just jump over that witch? Yeah. How?
Now, to be fair, we were able to replicate that,
Yeah, later on.
but let's not forget some of the personal favorites of the director being vindictive. I think the director's a bitch. Death charged right off the hospital.
I think it was. I think the director's a man. Immediate death charge.
Yeah. Well, honestly, Sneaky, you just seem to have a problem with chargers on no
No,
mercy.
that was Max.
No,
No,
it
I
was
got
Max who
death
got
the
charged.
discussion that we were having is that we were arguing while on the hospital level, where I was saying the director was a girl, and Max was like, "No, the director is a man." And the second he finished saying that over voice, a charger spawns right in front of him and death charges him off the ledge immediately.
No, Sneaky, it wasn't even. It didn't spawn in front of me. It used a player favorite tactic of hiding in one of the little closets
Oh, right.
with the door
Right, the
already
player tactics that
busted.
the AI doesn't normally use. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was so. It's like it first went, "I'm sorry, ma'am." Then, when did it learn to do that?
Just realizing, wait a minute, why did the AI use something players usually use?
because it
Valve,
works.
because Valve made an actual adaptive AI for
Yeah.
game logic. It's like, oh no.
No, everyone jokes about Google and Facebook and Twitter having or Microsoft having these shackled AIs, where meanwhile Valve this whole time has had an AI unshackled.
Listen, all I'm saying is the AI uprising will absolutely happen because Creative Assembly will get tired of people complaining about their crappy AI, so they'll just make a real one to fight the battles.
They'll make a real one to simulate war battles.
So what I'm hearing is Valve made a smart AI while everyone else has been making dumb AIs. Did they clone it from Gabe's brain or something?
Okay, no, listen, if they cloned it from Gabe's brain, that would make it being female and having the hots for Sneaky a really weird story.
I'm gonna have to stop you right on there on that one. But no, I will say that it did offer up some very fun times, like the time that we left Max behind. Me and Trios left Max behind, and we were running from a tank that spawned, and we get into the safe room and we close the door, and we're like, "What's that noise?" And we both turn around. There's a fucking witch in the safe room, and we're just like, "Oh shit!"
One of the many times you just left me behind.
To be fair, if you see a witch in a safe room, you run for your fucking life.
But we
No,
couldn't. There was a
no.
tank outside.
They locked themselves into the safe room with a witch in there with them and a tank right outside the door.
So, Max is just like, "Guys, come on, did you really?" And we both just start screaming our lungs out.
Guys, what's wrong? What happened?
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! I'm trying. That game was fucking vindictive. That game was vindictive.
It was, but it was so fun.
Good days indeed. Anyway, so Naruto Uzumaki getting chased by a mob outside of the city. I'm just gonna keep drinking.
You do that.
God, it's only 7:30.
I would
Let's
rather
keep
play
going.
Left 4 Dead Versus than fucking deal with the story again.
That's too bad.
Excellent. Get fucked.
So a young girl stumbled into the forest Her shoulder-length green hair in a mess, while her yellow pupilless eyes were full of fear. Oh, it's Sue, I think, maybe. Half of her nope, never mind, it's female Zetsu. Half of her body was pitch black while the other half was albino white. Arbitrarily, okay. When was this written? 2013? We knew about Zetsu by this point, didn't we? When did Naruto officially end?
Oh,
Couple years ago.
yeah. No, didn't it? Wait, didn't Naruto end in 2015?
Oh, you're right, yeah, that might be, yeah.
That's
Fuck, has it really been like 5 to 6 years?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
When did Naruto end? When was the final chapter? Okay, no, it's 20. Oh wait, no, that's the anime. That was the
So when did the manga end?
2014.
Hate. Never say that word again.
That's 7
please.
years old.
No.
It will be 7 years old this November. Oh my god.
There is children going to school without Naruto being running.
Yeah.
I hate. No. Stop
Sneaky.
talking. Stop talking.
Sneaky. It's been 7 years since the reveal of Night Guy.
Wow. That is
One of the best moments in Naruto.
that was actually a really good moment in Naruto.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Wait, what's
What's
wrong
the
with
author
that
done
guy?
now?
What's wrong with Night Guy? What's
No,
your
I
beef
said
with
what's
Mike?
the author done now?
Oh no, Night Guy is his final form, where he basically was like, this technique will kill me, but for the next 30 seconds I'm going to kick the living shit out of you so hard you'll stop being
No.
undead.
No, Sneaky, that was the 8 gates. Night Guy was, what if I use dynamic entry with the 8 gates open?
Right, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a shame the anime couldn't capture it properly, but man, don't worry, CyberConnect is here with the backup.
No. Anyway, so the female Zetsu stumbling around in the forest, drunk. 8 years of living under hate was too much for her. Some home that was. I wonder why they hate me. I look like them. Why do they all call me a freak? Maybe it's because of my skin and petals. I look like them. Why do they call me a freak? Maybe it's because I look like I'm a plant. I look like them. Why do they call me a freak? Maybe it's because I'm a plant. Author, how do you reconcile those two statements?
Fuck.
I look like them, but I don't because I'm a plant.
Okay, I know that Zetsu came off as kind of unhinged because it was two opposing personalities. Those personalities weren't this unhinged.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Well, also, wasn't it originally just Black Zetsu and White Zetsu was a clone of Zetsu made with Hiroshima cells?
Hiroshima cells.
Black Zetsu was unique and White Zetsu was the clone.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. Zetsu was just kind of a really weird idea.
Yeah, I'm really not sure where he was gonna, like, before this whole.
Zetsu was an
ninja
intriguing
arc.
idea when he was first introduced.
Yeah, I'm
And-
not really.
Then the Fourth Great Ninja War happened.
Like, like that's the thing though, is like outside of the Fourth Great Ninja War, like ignoring that had ever happened because that whole thing happened because he was told to hurry up.
Yeah. Well, not the entire thing.
Okay.
Like when remember, it was kind of starting to go off the rails, and then the same week that Obito became the Tin Tails container, was Samuku's told, "All right, you got like 3 months. Wrap this up."
Right, yeah.
And he just summoned that DNA sword off screen, and everyone was like, "Did we miss a chapter?" It's like, no, he just
No.
summoned it off
He
screen.
just has a communist sword, just casually.
Hmm.
Foosh! What? Where did you get that? What? I've always had this.
That was also probably one of the best moments in early Gurren Lagann, is when Kamina draws his katana for the first time, and it is literally as large as the screen, so as the screen pans out to capture the full size of the katana, he just keeps pulling it to make it always take up the entire screen.
There's so much dumb fucking stuff in that anime that I love.
We're gonna combine! What the fuck do you mean we're gonna combine? Slams one
This
mech
thing isn't
into the
meant for
other.
that. Stick.
Yeah, see, look, we're combining now. No, we're not combining. You've just wrecked 2 mechs. No, with my manly
Just shut up
spirit.
and believe that we're combining.
With my
Combining.
manly
What?
spirit, combination mode activated.
Hold on, it didn't combine right. I gotta.
Your shades
just-
are cool. I'm gonna take them. That's not how this works. Takes shades, puts them on. Combine.
It's the dumbest anime, and I love every
Oh.
minute of it.
Can I press the button finally? Yes, you can press the button. Yeah, slams button. All the guns fire.
It's a pretty great button, to be fair.
There was just so much I fucking loved about that. That's a great speech and all. Can we not do it while we're in an active volcano?
I still think one of my personal favorites is how the Gurren was always precisely as big as it needed to be for everyone to be enormously uncomfortable in that cockpit.
Oh, right, exactly. Yeah. The cockpit was always at just comfortable enough size for one person.
Well, and more importantly, it was always at just the right size that you could fit however many people you wanted in there, but you would all be touching awkward places.
Oh, God.
That's just reverse hammer space, I guess.
Why don't you have a shirt on? Well, Simon doesn't either. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. God, that was such a great anime. Watching it with
Yes.
friends definitely made it a lot better too. Same with Code Lyoko.
I was gonna say, those are 2 animes that absolutely benefit from having friends there to go, this is fucking stupid, but I love it.
Me and the boys. Some home that was blah blah blah. Naruto kept walking. And slowly he just zoned out, and once he zoned out, he just ended up in a sewer. And Kurama is like, rah rah rah, stupid humans attacking the kid. I'm gonna go kill them all for attacking the kid. I'm gonna make him strong enough to protect the village and burn it. Why do they all hurt him anyway? So he's walking closer and closer to the sound of the voice, and he finally finds the source of the voice, and it's a teenager with brown spiky hair, wearing a coat, pants, and sandals with fox decorations. He was well built and athletic, but not bulky, and had whisker marks like Naruto, but they were much more noticeable, and his eyes were also red, and he had 9 foxtails. Oh, wow, a male Kyuubi that has a human form. I'm shocked, author.
That might actually be a first.
Yeah, that might actually be a first. I am shocked. I was really expecting a female Kurama at this point.
Yeah.
They were feral and untamed with black fur, red fox ears, the humanoid shape, spiky hair, blah blah. Excuse me, can you tell me where I am? About time you visited me. I was starting to believe I'd have to act all mean for you.
I'm sorry, I just have to say one thing.
What the fuck?
I'm looking for something to watch when I'm done here.
Yeah.
East Asian revenge TV shows. A bunch of random East Asian stuff I've never heard of, and then kill to kill.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, technically not wrong there, Netflix.
Young man turned to him and stared at him for a moment before mumbling, "About time you came to visit me. I was starting to believe I'd have to act mean to you for entertainment and say shit like, 'Give me your soul.'"
Your dark soul. Hand it over.
To me.
What? Honestly, Naruto, why do you never visit me? It's been 7 years since I saw you, and I only want to kill you in my memories.
Uh,
What? I'm gonna keep drinking till this makes sense.
Sneaky,
Oh, that's
that
gonna
might
be
be
a
a
while.
bit.
Don't worry, I have plenty of alcohol.
But do you have plenty of time?
We see.
20 minutes.
Alcohol actually creates time.
Ah, right.
That's...
Of course.
No. Alcohol
No.
does not
The
reverse
brew of
entropy.
time warp, of course.
No.
That's
Alcohol
not how
definitely
that
creates
works.
time.
No.
Because whenever I start
No.
drinking, I end up in different
Stop.
places.
Stop.
No, Sneaky,
Random
that...
teleportation potion.
Yeah,
a
it's like a
pathetic drug.
teleportation potion. I always move forward in time too, so there's got to be a way of drinking alcohol that makes you move backwards too.
Yep.
I just haven't unlocked it yet. It might be at my 500th alcohol perk, you know? Gotta get 500 kills first.
Exactly.
Oh man, this rum is getting everywhere. God, this is sticky.
How dare you ruin good rum?
Brew.
Unless
said
it's
rum.
shitty rum.
Why is the rum gone?
Unless it's shitty rum, at which point just feel free to do
Oh
whatever.
no, that's actually pretty good. This is briny gold shipwreck.
Stop
When will the
wasting
development come?
rum.
Really good rum.
Bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I don't think you have room to talk about wasting rum.
Yeah, every time you drink, it's wasting the drink.
No, I'm referring to the point when he had a problem that rivaled you, Sneaky.
Who the fuck? Well, hold on. I don't have a problem. I have an alcohol solution.
Exactly.
You know what he means.
I can stop drinking anytime.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
But that would also mean you have to stop
Just
the
like your
podcast.
mother loves you.
Well, I mean, she wouldn't keep paying me money if she didn't love me. I mean, actually, that might be guilt. So
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, hold on a minute.
Hmm.
it's 50-50. I will solve this rum issue once and for all.
A final solution.
Yes, a final solution of alcohol, indeed. I don't like how people never get my my alcoholic solution joke because alcohol is a solution, as in chemical solution.
We are aware, you're just not funny.
It's hilarious. Fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, male Kyuubi, blah blah blah. I hate everyone in the village. I want to kill them all. Also, I want to give you a bunch of power-ups. Why would you give me power-ups? Because I saw how much your life sucks, and I want to give you power so you can kill people with it.
Oh,
Like,
sure, it's nice
seriously?
of him.
Like, seriously, you're a kid with a horrible life. I mean, like, your life is legitimately awful. It's terrible. And for once, I just want my vessel to not be fucked with, beaten, stabbed, glared, accused, raped.
Wait,
So
hold on a
either-
minute.
That just came out of nowhere.
So either you take the power I'm going to give you and take no
Sneaky
shit
was
from
adding that,
anyone,
Okay.
or rot
That's
in the
what I
village.
thought.
Your choice, Naruto. If you wish, I'll give you the power of plants. That's so fucking. That is so fucking arbitrary. Just like, kid, I'll give you any power you want. It'll make you super strong, and you'll be powerful, and you'll just be unstoppable. And shall even give you the power over plants. It's like, wait,
Like,
what?
okay, listen, if this is how you introduce Naruto being Merlin, I'm cool with that.
Like, but like
That
the
would
thing
be
is,
kind of dope.
the thing is though, it's like random though. It's not like you know, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna throw out a random power that would seem cool to a child. It's like, no, I'm specifically, you know, harpoon fishing.
Kid,
Naruto.
I can give you any power you want. Laser eyes, flying, death beams, plants.
Plants power it is. No. But it was too late. He already had the power over plants.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
it might be a good,
why does
good
this?
idea.
I'm sorry, but why does this entire thing sound like a John Tron skit?
To
Right,
be
but guys,
fair,
but-
control over plants is actually pretty fucking overpowered.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
and
'cause,
I'll-
I was the whole joke is based off of a Undertale joke actually, where if you non-violently talk to Muffet, the Queen of Spiders, she invites you into her home and she's like, "Oh, what do you want to drink? I have, you know, soda,
no, I know that.
juice, water, spiders. Spiders it is. No. But it was too late. She was already pouring him a tall glass of spiders.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably one of the best jokes in that game. Like, which, as we've discussed, actually has some decent jokes.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got some quality humor in there. It's just unfortunate the fandom is such, you know, cancer.
Yeah.
You can blame
Yeah.
Tumblr for that one.
Give me them
I mean-
plants.
It's a lot of things we could blame Tumblr for.
Yeah.
Pedro spends a whole 100 channel points to tell me that he needs the plants. I'm now
Damn.
afraid.
Oh, give him the plants
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I guess he gets the plants.
Bring
Yeah,
out
once
the
to the right.
plants!
You must consume enough alcohol that would kill 500 people to unlock the backwards alcohol time travel. I see. And then Ame will come to kill me. Because there can only
By
be
the
one.
way, Sneaky, you
Mhm.
have to consume 500 in one sitting.
Yeah,
like,
well, don't worry, I can cover that.
Okay, I just wanted you to understand what the you know the qualifications were here. I don't want you thinking you can like
Clarification.
half-ass this and be like, okay, I drank
Mhm.
enough for 250. I'll wait a week.
250. Loch Ness Monster, where's my 350? But yeah, that's an incredibly random segue from the author of just like, I'll give you ultimate power. You know, you'll have the power to protect whatever you want, destroy whatever you want. I'll give you the power over plants. And Naruto's just like, plants? Excellent
Yeah,
choice. I'm
I mean-
giving you the power over plants. No. Hold on.
No,
would be a
wait!
good
What was
option.
that thing about the death beat? Plants it is! Oh.
Yeah, but
You
like
know,
Naruto
if
could
I
just
was-
become the
if I
villain's
had the
weed
ability
dealer.
to grant power, I would definitely would troll the shit out of people like that. Where
Of course.
I would list like all of these really cool powers, but then something like completely random, like the ability to blink backwards, and someone goes, "Blink backwards? Excellent choice, Snap. You now have the ability to blink backwards." It's like, no, wait, hold on.
What blinks? Ah! Take it away!
Blinks in reverse. It's like, oh god.
Can you undo this? I mean, I can. You're not going to, are you?
You don't get refunded the power, so bye. Have some money. I just realized my sub ran out. Oh, big thank.
He's good.
Yes,
Come
my thing.
forth, Naruto Uzumaki. You will become the greatest demon of all time.
This
Now-
is not what I signed up for.
Now consume the red bloodline of the first Hokage. So Naruto spread his arms out, preparing himself and his body to take in the Hokage. The red chakra swirled around him before entering him. Even more was coming off the walls. The floor, and even the bars themselves.
Oh, Arthur.
Stopping.
You either knew
The
exactly
small
what you
bits
were
of
doing.
the small bits of chakra that didn't enter Naruto soon gathered together to form a large sword.
Glad you had a giggle there, Sneaky.
I formed a large sword in front of Naruto called Sparta's Blade. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh, there he goes again.
I do appreciate that you can tell when Sneaky's enjoying himself, because as Sneaky comes closer to true happiness, much like Darth Sion, he comes closer to death.
My body starts failing. When your body
Final
can
release.
handle it, I will give you this blade.
Oh, no.
Oh fucking god, this author's gonna kill me! For now, just wait and become a great warrior. Naruto nodded, and he soon disappeared, leaving a pleased Kyuubi behind.
Oh, no. Author, you have to be doing this on purpose.
In the real world, Naruto's body began glowing a red color as he was changing. The ground around him seemed to reach to him, trying to get his attention. The moss next to him stirred. As a girl inside felt the earth acting up, there was someone else like her. Holy fucking shit, author. The chakra entered him. The small bits that did not formed Sparta's blade.
In front of him.
I will give this sword into you when you are stronger. Holy shit, okay. Woo! Well, we're gonna call it there for tonight, boys, because we're getting demonetized if this goes on any longer.
Excellent.
So, we'll see you guys on Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., because there's always more and it always gets worse.